during the biggest football tournament on the planet. With billions of people watching, a FIFA official made this gesture. Within hours, the internet exploded. FIFA's own anti-discrimination monitor demanded his removal. And then, just as fast as it started, FIFA said, nothing to see here. But is that really the end of the story?
Let's go back to Sunday, June 14th, 2026. Germany versus Curaçao, Houston, Texas. One of the marquee opening games of the 2026 World Cup. Before kickoff, the broadcast briefly cuts, as it often does, to the VAR hub in Dallas. The video assistant referees sitting in front of their monitors, ready to support the on-field officials. One of those men is Shaun Evans, an experienced Australian referee, a FIFA-appointed official trusted with the biggest stage in world football. And right there, on live television, in front of hundreds of millions of viewers, Evans makes this hand symbol with his right hand. Now, context matters here. That symbol, the OK sign, has been listed by the Anti-Defamation League as a known hand signal used by white supremacists. FIFA doesn't just have referees at this World Cup, they also have a discrimination monitoring system, an independent body watching every game, every broadcast, specifically looking for incidents like this. And that monitor did their job. They flagged it immediately. They put out a public call for Evans to be removed from the tournament. Not suspended pending investigation, removed. Full stop.
Think about what that means. The people FIFA hired to watch for racism looked at this footage and said, "This crosses the line." Now, Shaun Evans responded, and here's where the story gets complicated. Evans released a statement saying the movement was unconscious, a subconscious twitch. He said he had no idea he'd done it, and that images from later in the match showed him doing the same involuntary movement multiple times while holding a pen in his fingers.
Now, you're going to have to decide what you believe, because that's ultimately what this comes down to. Intent versus impact, context versus optics. Is it possible for someone to make a controversial gesture without meaning anything by it? Of course it is. But here's the uncomfortable question no one is asking loudly enough. Why was FIFA's own anti-discrimination monitor, the person they appointed, not given more weight in this decision? FIFA cleared Evans within hours. Hours! No public hearing, no detailed breakdown of how they reached that conclusion, just a statement. No evidence of a breach. Case closed. And look, maybe they're right. Maybe Evans is telling the truth and this was an innocent reflexes movement. People deserve fair process. We shouldn't convict anyone in the court of public opinion.
But FIFA has a credibility problem. This is the same organization that has repeatedly been slow, inconsistent, or outright negligent when it comes to racism in football. Monkey chants in stadiums, inadequate punishments, closed investigations. So when FIFA moves at lightning speed to clear one of its own officials in a matter of hours, football fans have every right to ask, was this a thorough investigation or was this damage control? The discrimination monitor exists for a reason. If their recommendation can be overruled that quickly without public explanation, what exactly is the point of having them?
Here's where I land on this. I don't know what was in Shaun Evans' heart that day. And neither do you, neither does FIFA. Not really. What I do know is this. Football is the most watched sport on earth. The World Cup is its greatest stage. Players from every background, every continent, every story, they are all here. And they deserve officials and a governing body that takes the symbolism of this game seriously.
A fast clearance isn't the same as a transparent one, and in a sport that keeps telling us it's serious about fighting racism, transparency isn't optional. It's the whole point. What do you think? Did FIFA make the right call, or did they sweep this under the rug? Drop your take in the comments. I want to read every single